Easter is coming, and with it, a lot of chocolate. Easter is one of the main seasons for French households to purchase sweet treats, with some households spending on Pâques or Easter chocolate an average of 24 euros per year. We're going to talk a bit more about some more high-end chocolates with Muriel Tallandier, who joins me on the set. Muriel, welcome. You are the founder of Fou de Pâtisserie, which is a magazine, but it's also social media. It's a boutique, really focusing on pastry and chocolate, but we're going to really focus on chocolate today. First of all, why is chocolate so associated with Easter?
Oh, it's associated with Easter because at the beginning, before Easter, there is a carême, Lent, I think you said in English, and during 40 days, you can't eat eggs. That's the tradition, okay? And then after the carême, but the hens kept on lying them. So after the carêmes, the tradition was to eat eggs, and then sweet lovers have the very good idea many years ago to transform the real eggs into chocolate eggs. That was the beginning of the tradition of eating chocolate and chocolate eggs at the beginning.
That's incredible. And there's another difference for example, in the States where I'm from, we have the Easter bunny who brings chocolate, but here in France, it's something different.
Yes, in US, I think in Germany also, and in France, it's the bells, who came back from Rome, and they bring the bells, chocolate bells. So we have also chocolate bells traditionally, and they bring the eggs back for Easter time.
Okay, so what's so great about your boutique is that you have a lot of different chocolate that comes from many different chefs from across France, and you've brought some of those creations today. Now, what I think is funny, we were talking about bells, we were talking about bunnies, but I don't remember the Easter bear. Tell me about the Easter bears.
The bears was just the choice of Claire Slayer, which is a very famous pastry chef, a young woman, very talented, and it reminds her her childhood. So it was a very personal creation for this year. But today the different pastry chefs are choosing on history. To Pierre May this year did the chess, these chess pieces. So this one is the horse rider. But, it's creativity, it's full creativity and very personal things.
Yeah, we can see the Pierre Hermé with the knight there, the horse, with some of what are those little things next to it?
We call it la friture in France. It's the kind of animal shapes. And you can find a small one inside a bigger.
And it makes a sound. So let's hear the sound.
Yeah, it's like maracas.
So inside that fully formed bear.
I can break it?
Sure, please.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry, the bear. Oh, my God. And there's some little fish, little animals like star and many things you can eat also. And sometimes it's filled, stuffed with praliné inside and just like dark chocolate.
And that's called petite friture. Friture is usually what you call for little fish that you fry.
Yeah,
why is it petite friture?
I know, because petite friture, the fish are really little, when you do it for salted part of the... Okay, and so I think it's just the fact to be very little things like
inside.
This little shape. I don't know if you can see it, but...
So we have it on some pictures behind you.
Okay.
So, all right, so we've talked about the female chocolatière, Claire Itzler, is that her last name?
Claire Itzler.
Is it like we were talking a lot today about the Michelin Guide, where there were very few female chefs? Are there a lot of female chocolate makers in France?
Not a lot, but I think it's like in pastry in general. They are coming step by step in this specialty, in the chocolate part. But she's very talented. She's a pastry chef, but she's also working on chocolate.
Muriel, tell us about this one, the kind of funny-looking chick egg thing. Who's that?
Yes, it's a little one. It's the chef Christophe Adam who did it for this year, and you can find it with another selection of bunnies, as you said, and stuffed eggs for Pierre Marcolini also, which is a very famous chocolatier
from Belgium.
And he was one of the first one who did the bean to bar tradition, working the chocolate directly from the bean, selected the bean and to make the the best bar, the best production.
And we can see behind you some of his petite friture. What's that ball filled with that we can see at the bottom?
Oh, the praliné. It's a praliné. You can have a pistache praliné or nuts or cacahuètes. It's very
peanuts.
famous. Peanuts. It's very trendy this year.
And so Fou de Pâtisserie, as I was saying, is not just a magazine, it's also a boutique. But you were really one of the first to bring together all of these different kind of chefs from very different walks of life. Why the idea to do that?
Because we are media at the beginning, as you said. So we love to make them together and to offer customers for the shop and also for the readers to offer the maximum, the widest range of what is done on pastry these days. So you can have a chef from Palace, but also very new talent, young one. And we love to bring them together to have the best offer you can find in France around pastry.
And Muriel, just to finish up, 3 kinds of chocolate I see here. There's milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and white chocolate. If you had to pick one, what would it be?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
The dark chocolate.
I'm with you. I'm with you on the dark chocolate. Thank you so much, Muriel Tallandier, for coming in.
You.
We didn't talk about the little tiny eggs. Just tell us about that before you go.
It's so nice. It's, very traditional because that's the eggs, the traditional eggs. And they did it, as I saw at the beginning, they did it in chocolate to change from the real one. And I love it because very cute and very...
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So Muriel Tallandier, thank you for coming in. You are the founder of the Fou de Pâtisserie magazine, which, of course, is also a boutique that you can check out when you're in Paris. And I'm so looking forward to diving into those chocolates in just a moment. Muriel, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you very much.
Well, we're going to